something very special on the menu for you. It's Pizzadillas. That's right, it's Pizzadillas. Some tortillas, cheese, pepperoni, and whatever other toppings you want. So as you see here, I chose what the menu said. The green pepper, some mushrooms, and onions. Obviously, if you're allergic to any of these ingredients, don't use them. And you get to choose what you want. I kind of like a little bit of veggies with my pizza, so I'm going to cut up a little bit of the pepper. I was smart enough to buy some onions, because I didn't want to try.
Cry, baby. Cry,
Oh, hush
baby.
up, narrator. Hush
Cry,
up.
baby.
Why do we have a narrator, huh? Anyway, I got some onions to make it very easy so you didn't have to worry about dice. They're already the perfect length. It's called a matter of convenience, not manliness, narrator. So our first step is to dice our veggies. I'm going to cut open the pepper first. You see, we got to get the core out. Pepper smells nice and fresh. So, I don't need a whole lot of pepper, so I'm just going to cut in a couple strips down. The pepper down, and I would have to keep moving the knife down, and I'm moving my fingers, keeping them tucked in so that I don't nick my fingers. I might not want mushrooms that are this big, so I should cut them into small little pieces. I got my mushrooms and my peppers ready. Now it's time to build our pizzadilla. So it's very nice to have pizzadillas. They're nice and easy. You're going to put everything on one side of the tortilla so you can fold it over and it becomes a pizzadilla. One of our next steps is to tear open the tortillas. But I like this because it's so quick and easy and cheap too. So I'm only going to focus on half the tortilla. I'll start with my mozzarella cheese. So I got this very cheap pepperoni. So you put pepperoni, and again, on only the same half that the cheese is on. Okay? Okay. Now, you put some of your other veggies. So if you want some mushrooms, put a few little mushrooms on there. Okay. Some green pepper. And then a little bit of onion. Gonna fold it over. As you see, it's a quesadilla, but a pizza quesadilla. You put it in the oven on medium heat, and you're just going to wait until it browns, and then you're going to flip it with a spatula. In the meantime, I'm going to build one more. Fold it in half. Okay, press down the edges. We're going to go press down the edges. Let's go check on our one that's cooking already. So what you want to do is you just want to kind of flip with your spatula. See, it's still not brown yet. It's getting there. Now for some awkward dancing. Pizza de tortilla, pizza de tortilla. Alright, so the tortilla looks like it's ready to flip. It hasn't like browned too much, which is great, and the cheese is starting to melt. As you can see, the pepperoni's cooking and the cheese. It's not going to take too much longer for this to be done. So, I'm going to finish cooking this one and the other one, and I'll see you right back here for the finished product. Right after this. Hello, and welcome to Tabletop News. I'm Scoop, and here's this week's scoop. David Rush, a habitual record holder for Guinness World Records, is at it again. This time he enlisted the help of his friend Jonathan Hannon to reclaim a record he had previously held. Rush sliced through 68 grapes in a minute while standing on a balance board with, that's right, you guessed it, a samurai sword. Rush had the previous record of 57, but was passed by an individual who had broke the record with 61 grapes. It's hard to find it, but there's a point here. Somewhere. Apparently you can sharpen your hand-eye coordination by playing with swords. The big screen came to real life this week. James Hobson, a Canadian YouTuber, created the first retractable proto-lightsaber to set a Guinness World Record. The lightsaber is attached to tanks of liquid propane gas and oxygen. So just remember, kids, it pays to play with toys. The Premier Inn in Holyhead, Wales had a surprising visitor this week who was on the lam. A sheep was caught by hotel staff waiting for an elevator. The sheep, nicknamed Sydney, was waiting to be taken up to a floor so they could get some rest. According to hotel staff, Sydney wasn't behaving badly during their stay at the hotel. Wally, a walroo in Peru, Illinois, escaped from his home this week. A walroo, which is a cross between a kangaroo and a wallaby. Wally has lived with his owner Nathan Drool and is 2 years old. He hopped away and led police on a chase through the entire town of Peru, Illinois, eventually falling into the Illinois River. Fortunately, there was a nearby fishing boat that was able to catch Wally and bring him on board. Our final story comes from California, where police were called to the scene of a possible burglary. When they arrived, they found a dozen raccoons fighting in their own personal fight club. When police entered the building, all the raccoons scrambled, so they did not pursue the suspects as they had successfully broke up the fight. Thanks for joining us. For Tabletop News, I'm Scoop, and we'll see you next time. Of course, with pizza, you gotta have pizza sauce to dip the pizzadillas in. So I use a pizza cutter to cut them into wedges. It's the perfect finger food for a party. So I don't want it to burn, so I'm going to put it on my plate. Now I'm going to take this off the hot burner, turn off my stove. Then I'm going to cut it into little small wedges. And look at that. Have a nice little platter for you and your friends for a party. Dip it into the sauce. It tastes just like a pizza. I hope you enjoyed Pizzadillas. It's a fun snack that you can make for you and your friends. That's all the time I have, so I'll see you. Same time, same place, cooking with Chef Saturday. It'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Thrilling and shocking at the same time. What are you doing here? Emotional. Next time on Cooking with Chef Matt R.D., don't miss the exciting mid-season finale.